everyone, I'm Klaudia, welcoming you to the Enthu Revision Series of my podcast. It's actually a brand new feature you haven't seen before, or rather you haven't heard about before, so please tune in. Well, I have decided to create revision episodes for you whenever possible. It seems to me that revising is such an essential part of learning. That's actually the idea behind it. What else? It's mostly about helping you remember better what you learn, and about helping you use it in your next conversation, so that these chunks, these different combinations of words come to your mind naturally, and so that you can speak spontaneously, not to mention enthusiastically. I invite you to travel back in time or pull out your notes if you prefer and try to recall the 3 idioms that we can use to express the level of someone's confidence. If it's not enough, you can also go one step further and recall the most important points that you took away from the first episode. How much do you remember from the very first episode about confidence building in language learning? As I'm telling you now about recalling, I'm already itching to tell you that I will be working on a new episode about successful revising and successful recalling, so please make sure to subscribe and don't miss it out. Now, back to our revision part, this more practical part of this episode. Alright, the 3 idioms were, or maybe you could tell me. Number 1. And I would suggest that you could fill in the gaps as I read these incomplete idioms. Number 1. Walk with a in your step. What's missing? Walk with a spring in your step. Yup, it can even happen in winter. Number 2. Blow the wind into your... What's missing? Blow the wind into your sails. Yup, you don't need to be at the seaside, by the way. Number 3. Walk tall. Yup, it doesn't matter how tall you are. Okay, let's focus on the meanings of these idioms one more time. When you walk with a spring in your step, it means that you walk energetically and confidently. And when someone or something blows the wind into your sails, it means you feel motivated and inspired to take action. When you walk tall, you show your confidence through your body language and facial expression. What about practicing your speaking skills now? And you could do it by answering the following question. So, everyone, be all ears. The question is, has any situation recently blown the wind into your sails? And try to think of any area of your life. About me, for me personally, I would say that seeing you spread your wings metaphorically and speak more and more confidently and enthusiastically as it happens. I see it happen quite often in my teaching practice. So all this blows the wind into my, why not say, teaching sails, to fit it into this teaching context here. And without exception, it brings me a wave of fresh enthusiasm to simply keep going, keep designing, and keep creating and keep sharing with you. All right, so what about you guys? Where has your inspiration, motivation, enthusiasm come from this week? I hope you've had a fruitful revision time with me. It It was the first time, so I would love to know what you think about your experience in the comments below the video. And before you go, please be sure to join me next week to listen about the secret sauce for optimal learning. And here I'm talking about taking mindful breaks in learning. Thank you so much again. Keep learning. Take care. Bye bye.